I can't really talk right now, so excuse that. But today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this burnt look for Halloween using liquid latex, fake blood, and some black and brown, those like dark ashy colors of like powder makeup. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe for more Halloween videos. But without further ado, let's go. You want to start off by taking a beauty blender and dipping it into a small amount of liquid latex. You then want to just put it on a tiny section of your cheek or wherever you're doing the burn. Then you take some ripped tissue and place that over the liquid latex. One thing that I'm going to mention a lot in this video is that it doesn't have to be perfect, because when you burn yourself, it's rarely like a perfect circle or a perfect square. It's kind of like everywhere, which is great, so just mess around with it and have fun. I then go over that with some more liquid latex and then more tissue. So you're pretty much doing like liquid latex tissue, liquid latex tissue, liquid latex tissue, so on, until you get like the height and the boomph, you could say, that you want. Because burns aren't like flat, they kind of like raise your skin a bit. So that's like kind of the effect we're going for. Once I had finished placing all the tissue on, I let it dry until I could touch it and it didn't go onto my skin. Then you want to go over the top of that with some BB cream or foundation, preferably in your shade. And also one thing that I want to mention is that the layer that I did before I put the BB cream on is liquid latex. So you want the top layer to be liquid latex so that all the tissue stays in place. So like liquid latex tissue, and then end in liquid latex. And then apply the BB cream. That took me a while to explain, but I'm pretty sure you get what I mean. So when doing this, it doesn't have to be perfect because we are going to cover it up with more makeup. But you can do as many layers as you want, just until you're happy with it and it looks like it's actually your skin just like risen up. Once I had done that, I took some fake blood and I put it in a bowl just so it was easier. And you want to use like a small eyeshadow brush or something like a brush. And you just want to dot the fake blood around the outside of the burn. So you want to actually dot this. It just gives it a better effect if it's like dotted on. But yeah, also this doesn't have to be perfect. Once again, it can look however you think it should look. Well, like however you want it to look. And then using the brush, I'm just going to kind of bring in the blood, but not all the way, just like a tiny bit. Just like, as you can see, I'm kind of brushing it in a bit. This just gives it more effect and looks like the blood is like all over. Then I'm going in with a big powder brush with a mixture of black, grey, and brown, like makeup, like eyeshadow, I think I used. And you just want to like put that all over the burn, over the blood as well. This will make it look quite ashy, if you know what I mean. And then in the center, I'm going to add some more blood, just so it has more of an effect, because right now it really just looks like you've kind of scratched yourself whilst going down a chimney. So just dot in more blood. Like I said, you want to dot it because if you kind of paint it on, it looks like you've tried to make it perfect. but it's supposed to look like a burn. It's supposed to look like you've just ran through a fire, and that is never perfect. You can't control the way that you get burned. So yeah, then you just want to go in with more powder, just making sure that it's got that ashy effect. Then I'm taking one of these like eyeshadow things that no one really uses anymore, and I'm putting fake blood all around my eye, even on my eyelid, because that way you can see that it's like my whole face, or no, my whole like one side of my face. And being very careful, I'm taking the brush and just like blending it all into the rest of the burn. I also kind of dusted my nose a little bit with a bit of ash. Now I'm taking some more liquid latex, yes, I know, and putting that on top of it all. Now, no, this is not to keep it in place. I'm actually now going to add another small bit of tissue. I didn't actually show me doing that, my camera cut off, but I added more tissue and then repeated the makeup. You don't have to do this, but it just kind of like rose it up a bit. And then I'm just smiling and pulling it apart so it's kind of cracked. And then I'm just going in with some finishing touches around my eye, blending it all together. This is how it looked in the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. Here's the aftermath. I didn't make that much of a mess. I don't think I did, but it was super easy. I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Halloween. Make sure you subscribe. Bye.